Since the launch of the current generation of consoles, we've been seeing remasters and re-releases of handfuls of games. Some of them have felt like a cash grab by developers, and others have somehow improved upon their already impressive design and presentation. When talking about Borderlands, the Handsome Collection, it's safe to say that this release is an upgrade. For those uninformed, Borderlands the Handsome Collection combines Borderlands 2 and Borderlands the pre-sequel, along with all of the DLC that has been included in both games. Without getting into how many hours could be spent on this game, the Handsome Collection includes 2 full games, along with 5 story DLC packs, 4 character DLC packs, level cap increases, and more. And if the included content isn't enough, the remaining Season Pass DLC for the pre-sequel will also become available when it is released at no additional charge. And for those that have played either Borderlands 2 or the pre-sequel on PS3 or Xbox 360, you can bring your saves forward to the PS4 or Xbox One respectively. Apart from the insane amount of content, the Handsome Collection also adds in some additional upgrades. The frame rate and graphics engine has been upgraded for the re-release, and these 2 games have never looked better on consoles. And now, for the first time ever, 4-player split-screen co-op is an option. The upgraded graphics engine and smoother frame rate make the 4-player split-screen possible, but it isn't perfect. In fact, there can still be hiccups in the frame rate when someone is using one of the in-game vending machines. This only happens in split screen thankfully, and with more games and gamers being connected online these days, the majority of people won't experience these issues. While the 4-player split screen is a cool addition, I only found myself testing it out for the sake of this review. So why name it the Handsome Collection? Well, the 2 games included focus on a man named Jack, or as he likes to call himself, Handsome Jack. He's the hero of Borderlands the pre-sequel, and the villain of Borderlands 2. How does that happen? Well, as the saying goes, you either die a hero, or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. I think what makes Handsome Jack such an intriguing villain, besides being quite hilarious, is that through the pre-sequel, you get to see his fall from hero to villain, and while you're playing Borderlands 2, he still thinks he's the hero, and isn't afraid to remind everyone. Whether playing Borderlands 2 or the pre-sequel first, the story is only half of the package. The playable characters, known as Vault Hunters, really are where the gameplay's RPG elements shine. With a handful of different special abilities and skill trees that can create multiple variations of the same character, the replayability value is huge. Add in that it's possible to earn Badass rank, which give you permanent stat boosts that are shared between characters. Whether choosing to stick with one character or have multiples to swap between, nearly everything in the game can earn more Badass rank, from opening up loot chests to scoring critical hits with certain weapon types. Unfortunately, Borderlands 2 and the pre-sequel don't share Badass rank, so each game will have its own rank, but with so much to do in both games, rank is earned fairly quickly. One of the things that I love about the Borderlands games is that they know not to take themselves too seriously. The stories are great and obnoxious, not to mention over the top with a gratuitous amount of violence, some language, and a handful of crude innuendos. The cel-shaded art style complements this well and allows the insane amount of blood and carnage to not feel out of place. This art style also allows for some unique characters and enemies that might not have worked if the developers had taken a different route when the first game launched. Between the unique non-player characters, the assortment of enemies, and the 12 different playable Vault Hunters to choose from, I'm glad that they chose to fully embrace this art style. If I have to give any gripes at all, I will again mention that there can be a few frame rate hiccups when playing split screen. I will also say that both games are better with friends. In fact, I played most of the pre-sequel solo, which made certain sections very frustrating as the bosses were clearly designed with multiple players working together in mind. There wasn't anything game-breaking though, which is always a plus. To sum it all up, Borderlands, the Handsome Collection, is an amazing collection of games. With all of the content included, it would be easy to play this for the rest of the year. This is the best version of these 2 games that you can get on consoles. Put simply, if you like comedy, first-person shooters, and skill trees, you'll love Borderlands, the Handsome Collection. For more reviews, check out the rest of the Phoenix Overdrive YouTube channel, and if you like this video, don't forget to rate, thumbs up, and subscribe.